Hello guys and welcome to my new video about the Lenovo headphones, true wireless headphones that I've bought from Aliexpress. Usually I'm very skeptical about these Chinese shops, but this time I have made an exception because those headphones cost like 10 euros and I had coupons so I could buy them for 3 euros. That's different, and so I was thinking like, let's give it a shot. They have arrived in 10 or 11 working days. They've been sent from warehouse in Hungary, so that's why. And let's take a look. They have arrived just in this double foil envelope, small one, and inside you can find the headphones, case, charging cable, and I can feel something is in there. Very short, small user manual in English. Oh, this charging cable has 18.5 centimeters from these like plastic ends on the connectors. And to my surprise, as you could see, there is USB-A on one side and the lightning connector on the other one. It's not any like mistake, it really fits there. So this is kind of weird what the lightning connector made for the iPhones, iPads is doing with the Lenovo headphones. Let's take a look at the specification. The most important things are Bluetooth version 5, working range 10 meters, speaker size 30 millimeters, impedance 32 ohms, MEMS microphone with sensitivity from -32 decibels up to 3 decibels, speaker power 20 milliwatts, rated 70 decibels, frequency response 20 Hz up to 20 kHz, which is more likely standard, playing time 4 hours, and earphone battery 35 mAh, charge case battery 230 mAh. And this headphone supports Siri, but I will try it with the Google Assistant as well. Another thing I found in the manual is that, as you can see, they don't have any hazardous substances in the product, which is really perfect. That's great, but on the other side, can you believe this? Would you trust this? Well, it's just, black on white on the paper, so it can hold as much. So let's take a look at the charging case. It's pretty much small with that lightning connector at the bottom. I'll stop here for a second. The thing is, when I bought them, I didn't see anything about the charging connector on the website in the description. Maybe I just overlooked it. So probably I bought like older version, or maybe they were so cheap, so probably they were trying to sell everything and get rid of them because the problems with the connector or whatever, I don't know. So at the front we can see the Lenovo logo with this small notification LED here, and that's it. Another thing, they're really very lightweight. They have like 25 grams, so that's really perfect. And that's it. Let's take a look inside. I open them up, they start flashing. Voice assistant says power on. You can see. Here they are. So design is pretty much nice, white with black. Charging connectors at the bottom. These ear tips, silicone ear tips. So as you could see in the package, only these ones already on the headphones are available. These are like medium size, so you need smaller or bigger, you need to buy that separately or use probably some another headphones. Now if I take the ear tip down, there is small net on it, so that's perfect because I've seen the headphones without net with just a hole, so any that can get on the speaker, so these are covered. That's great. Another interesting thing is that I don't see the sides R or L, so I don't know which is right or left, only by the design or shape of the headphone. So that's weird. Usually you have like written R or L. These ones don't, so you just need to do it by the design. Obviously this one is right, this one is left. And these small areas, they serve as multi-touch buttons. Well, how to use them? So it's typical for any other headphones. When you open them and take them out, they will turn on automatically and they are ready to pair. You go to the Bluetooth, your phone, you can see LP33, just connect or pair. Yeah, that's it. If you want to turn them off, just put them back into the charging case, or you can manually turn them off by pressing and holding the touch button for 3 seconds. The same goes if you didn't have them in the charging case, so you need to just turn them on without pulling them out of the case. You need to turn them on by pressing the button for 2 seconds. And now how to control multimedia with them. I'm gonna show you that on the YouTube, but you can use it for any multimedia player or Spotify or whatever you use. So to play or pause, you can press the button on any of the earbuds. Doesn't matter which one, just press it once. If you want to skip to the next track, 2 times on the right earbud. If you want to go to the previous one, 2 times on the left earbud. Now if you like to increase the volume, touch 3 times the right earbud. And if you would like to decrease the volume, 3 times on the left earbud. This could be better, to be honest. Here is one interesting thing. In the user manual, there is written that 3 touches for changing the tracks and 2 touches for changing the volume. In the reality, as you could see, it's exactly the opposite. 2 touches for changing the tracks and 3 touches to change the volume. But it's from Aliexpress, so it's acceptable. The main point is it does work. If you have an incoming phone call, you can pick it up by pressing once on any of the earbuds to pick it up. And if you like to hang up, the same, just once. And if you like to reject the call, press and hold the button for 2 seconds to reject it on any of the earbuds. Now, as they support mentioned Siri, for activating or deactivating, you need to press and hold the button on any of the earbuds for 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna try it on the Samsung now. And it does call for the Bixby. But we cannot deactivate it or turn it off. No, it doesn't work. So you can turn it on, but not to turn it off. Well, I'm gonna try it with the iPhone. So 1.5 seconds. Yeah, the Siri is on. 1.5 seconds to turn it off. Yes, it does work. Well, I took non-Samsung Android phone, so I'm gonna try it here. 1.5 seconds. Yeah, it does work. It called out for the Google Assistant. Well, it can turn the Google Assistant on, but it cannot turn it off. Yeah, the same like with the Bixby. So okay, it works perfectly with Siri, turn it on, turn it off, but with the Android phones or especially Samsung phones, you can turn on the Bixby or Google Assistant, but you cannot turn it off with them. So now I'm gonna do the field test, let's call it. I'm gonna try to listen to them, wear them for a couple of days, and at the end of the video I'll tell you my honest opinions. Right, I spent a couple of weeks with those headphones. I was using them, testing them as much as I could. What I can say about the sound quality. You can feel these headphones are cheap. The sound quality is kinda good, I would say, to be honest. They are really great on the deep bass. So basses are really proper deep. Middle tones are just okay, but they are lack on the higher tones. So if you listen to the music that is good on the bass, like I don't know, house or rap, they might be just alright for that kind of music. Another thing is calling. The microphone is, I guess, here. People on the other side, they told me that they can hear me properly. The sound or the voice was just alright, so no problems there. Another thing, usage comfort. As you can see, the shape, design is pretty much similar to any other headphones, so no problems there. They are fully comfortable, they don't slip out of the ear even while you do some sport. I tried them while running, so I didn't have any problems, so that's great. The only problem is that, as I told you at the beginning of the video, silicone tips. There is just this one size, the medium one supplied, so that might be a problem for the people with the bigger or smaller ears. So you need to get another silicone tips from different headphones or buy them separately. And now let's get to the battery. So on the full volume, I could get up to 2 hours and 20 minutes per one charge, and that's not too much, to be honest. So that's the only issue with them. The recharge takes 1 hour in the charging case, so you can recharge them like 2.5 times, to be honest. So I mean, the battery in the earphones and with the charging case altogether, they can supply you with 6 hours of listening to music on the full volume. So 2 hours and 20 minutes approximately, recharge them, and again you can get up to the 6 hours maximum. When I was trying them on the 50% volume, I could get up to the 9.5 hours altogether. So they usually last like 4 hours on one charge. So here I can say that listening to the music with these headphones on the half volume is just about right. Because, well, maybe in the noise environment you can go up to 75%, but on the full volume they are pretty much loud, really loud. The sound is not distorted, therefore, so that's perfect. But they're really loud, so I guess you wouldn't be listening on the full volume anyways. So I can say about the battery compared to the price, I think it's just okay. On the other side, another thing is the experience with the control of the functions. So the touch sensor is just alright. It registered everyone touch, so no problems there. But when you want to increase the volume and you have to tap 3 times for every one change, and for example your phone is on the 20% at the moment and you want to increase the volume to the, for example, 60-70%, so you tap 3 times, it will go up 10%. So you have to do it like 15 taps with pause between every 3 taps, and it's kind of annoying. So you rather pull the phone out of the pocket and just do the volume increase or decrease by hand on the volume. So that's kind of not annoying, to be honest, but when you want to change volume like 10%, it's just okay. But if you wanna go for the bigger difference, it's kinda annoying. So, and that's it about these headphones. Let's just say some pros and cons. I would say those pros are with really huge look at the price of the headphones. So the sound quality is okay, except for the higher tones. The battery on the 50% 4 hours, that's just okay. Again, consider the price of the headphones. Huge pro, they are really great while in the ear. You wouldn't feel any discomfort after a few hours, so that's perfect. And the cons, the lightning cable for charging. The charging cable is very short, so you can charge the case with the normal lightning cable, but you can't use it the other way around, so you won't charge your iPhone with this cable. So if you go somewhere on the hardware, you wanna pack just one cable, and you would think, it's perfect to take just this short cable. No, you wouldn't do it. So you can have your iPhone cable, the long one, and charge the case, but you won't charge iPhone with this cable, but it works perfectly for the case anyways. The lack of the higher tones and the way of controlling the function or changing the volume, skipping tracks, stuff like that, and the lack of the different sizes of the silicone tips. Well, I'll try to put everything into one question. Would I buy them again? The answer is, if I would pay for them the same price as I paid, $2 or $3 euros, yes, I would buy them again. But if I have to pay more, let's say 10 or more, probably I wouldn't buy them again. So that's it about these headphones, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe and see you next time.